Hey, what's up, everybody? It's just Charles Sabanson, and welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show. We cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys the first perspective on things and how we see them. Folks, we got a hell of a show for y'all today, but before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. So LeBron is having a week unlike anything I've seen in probably a decade. I haven't seen this many people come out and really get at LeBron. Usually you got a lot of people in media that twerk it up, that just go out there and only say nice things about him. But ever since, Stephen A. Smith did his interview with him, with Carmelo Anthony, people have been talking about him. And then Russell Westbrook came out there and made those comments. And you have this writer who has his book that's coming out, I think The Hollywood Story, The Good and the Bad of LeBron, or something like that, that's been making a lot of headway. We even saw Dan Le Batard discuss it yesterday. But a lot of us were reacting to the story surrounding the comments that Russell Westbrook made about LeBron James, essentially calling him fake, right? Various people commented on it. But one of his biggest supporters, Shannon Sharpe, was forced to address it. Now, I don't follow Shannon Sharpe anymore on YouTube. I've made my reasons clear as to why I don't follow him anymore after these antics. I can't handle it anymore. So I didn't know that he had reacted to it until I saw a video from Too Raw for TV who was reacting to what Shannon Sharpe was saying. So then I decided to go click on it, right? Because I didn't know. I had no idea the video was out. So I head over to his channel, and it's him and, of course, Chad Johnson discussing it. And as Chad is talking about it, Chad is essentially saying, first of all, I didn't know that this was a thing. And as Chad was talking, I was looking at Shannon Sharpe's countenance, and you could see like this kind of like hurt on his face, like, damn, like, son of grease bag. Right? LeBron is a grease bag. And then he says something interesting as he was talking. He goes, every time I've run into LeBron James, the conversation has always been about LeBron James. And I'm like, that's pretty interesting. Like, that's pretty interesting. So what we want to do is we want to play this conversation between Chad Johnson and Shannon Sharpe as they reacted to the Russell Westbrook comments. And we're going to come back and continue on the show. Take a listen to these guys here.
Russell Westbrook reportedly grew tired of LeBron's fake behavior during his time in LA, according to Yaron Weissman. I hate that fake-ish. I just can't do it. LeBron quietly pushed for a reunion with Kyrie Irving, a move that would have required trading Russell Westbrook, despite publicly denying it. LeBron often let Russ be Russ in interviews, but didn't actually support him behind the scenes. During a Lakers team event where Will Smith came to speak, LeBron and AD suddenly walked out before he arrived. Minutes later, they returned, acting overly friendly. LeBron dominated the talk, asking questions and quoting movie lines. Westbrook was watching in disbelief, told a teammate, I hate this fake-ish. I just can't do it. Westbrook saw multiple examples of LeBron misrepresenting himself, like claiming The Godfather was his favorite movie, but not knowing a single line, carrying the autobiography of Malcolm X to interviews without being able to discuss it, and even saying he predicted Kobe's 81-point game. These moments made Russ view LeBron as inauthentic.
Hey. I thought everybody got along, huh? I thought everybody got along. So now what I hear Russell Westbrook saying, I also heard LeBron. I heard Stephen A. say the same thing in some clips I saw today. Early when I was flying in today, I flew in from Columbus. I did some shoot with Jeremiah Smith today. And I saw the same, right. I'm like, well, damn, the same thing you just said, or Russell Westbrook just said, well, Stephen A. just said he was doing behind closed doors as well. And I listen, when you it's powerful. It's powerful. You don't reach that level of that height of fame, and I don't know. That's one that's hard for me to gauge, because all I know is being me. All I know is being me, authentically myself, whether you like it or not. I did it in NFL. There were certain rules you had to abide by. I chose not. If it meant doing it your way and I couldn't truly be my authentic self, that means it wasn't gonna work for me, which is why I never changed while I was playing. So that same person you get on the field is the same person you get off the field. I can't be anyone else but myself. I'm not an actor. Ain't no cameras rolling. What you see is what you get. So, I mean, I understand what Westbrook is talking about. in a sense, but I'm not in their world. I don't get to see
Right.
LeBron all the time. I don't get to interact with him. I'm not on the team. So the times I do see him is, well, what's up, boy? It's good to see you, and I'm gone. So it's hard for me. You would be better, better versed to be discuss this than me.
All I know how he is with me. I've never had a conversation with LeBron about anything else other than LeBron. That's it. When people ask me how somebody is, what's Magic like? What's Magic like with me, or what would he be like with you? What's LeBron like with me, or what would he be like with you? That's all I can speak to. I've never asked LeBron one question about any other player. We talk about shoes. We talk about this. We talk, knick-knack stuff. Great game, blah, blah, blah. I shoot him, text, DM, blah, blah, blah. Hey, he shoot me back. That's it. That's it. I don't know what his relationship was with Russ. I don't know what his relationship with Stephen A. When Stephen A. and I talk about LeBron, it's on camera. We were debating a topic about LeBron. That's it. He'll tell you, I don't talk about LeBron. That's it. If he feels that way, hey, I don't know. I can't tell you guys how Russ should have felt. That's how Russ felt. Russ felt like he was saying one thing publicly. He was doing something else privately. That's Russ' experience with LeBron. Stephen A. felt he was saying one thing. Stephen A. said, hey, I know for a fact it's gotten back to me that he's tried to do things to try to prevent me from getting my money. I don't know. What y'all want me to?
Damn.
Excellent. So you heard what they had to say. Look, what are my thoughts about this? We all know this to be true, right? We all know this to be true. Shannon said something else, though, that I thought was a bit revealing. That people play a character, right? Even Unc was something that was made up, and and now that's surprising to me. And I remember Marcellus Wiley telling me that whole uncle thing and the Black Miles thing wasn't really him. And a lot of people in the industry were shocked to see this new persona. And I didn't know that. The reason I didn't know that was because you see these people and you think this is who they are, right? You don't expect it to be a different thing. You didn't expect it to be that, oh, these guys are just manufacturing their personalities. I didn't know that. And he talked about actors and all that, but it's different. The reason why you can't compare yourself to an actor, because those are movies. You're watching fictitious things. It's not real, right? Nobody's going to go watch Mission Impossible and think it's a thing that actually happened. Like that's how Tom Cruise really lives in his life. Nobody watched Daniel Craig and thinks he's actually James Bond. Nobody watched Robert Pattinson and thinks he's actually Batman because he was performing a character like Bruce Wayne. These are movies, right? But generally, when we look at guys on TV, we generally think that, I thought this is who they were, right? I thought that this is who they were, but apparently it's like people are playing a character on television. Now, doing sports, doing media, you have to perform, you have to talk, you have to express yourself. I don't speak like this every single day, like when I'm talking to them around my house or talking to my friends or whatever it is. No. But the opinions that I have here is the opinions I have off air. There's no like faking the funk here. This is me. Right, a lot of the stuff that I say is what I truly believe. Things issues that I have strong opinions about, I argue with them with people around me. So it's not like as if I'm faking a funk. And I've spoken to some people that the person you see in front of the camera is the person you talk to. For instance, Marcellus Wiley, same dude, cool dude on camera, all like it's the same. So I was surprised for him to say that. Regarding LeBron, Shannon was trying to beat around the bush to call this guy a slime ball, a grease bag. Like he was just basically trying to avoid saying something slimy. He was trying to avoid it. But the part that kills me is that when it comes to calling Michael Jordan a jerk and Jordan was this and Jordan was that, he has no reservations whatsoever about calling, oh, he's a terrible teammate and this and this and that. It didn't stop you from giving your honest take on Jordan. So why are you all of a sudden tippy-toeing around the bushes when it comes time to just say what it is, bro? Nothing gonna happen. It's okay. Your homeboy is a slime ball. We already know it. We already know he's a slime ball. Like Russell Westbrook said it. So there's nothing. It won't take anything away from you for just saying and stating the obvious, which is what we all know, right? Russell Westbrook ain't saying nothing that's surprising a lot of people. I think a lot of people already know this, frankly. I think a lot of people already know this, because if we can notice it from the outside, looking in far away, what do you think these people notice when they're like within these circles and know of course they know it. All right, of course they know it. Everybody knows. Some people are like, well, what do you expect them to say about Russell Westbrook? Probably, okay, fine, but what about all the other stories, the Malcolm X stories, and reading the book, and like, yo, we know this already. Right? We know it already. So I just think Shannon just needs to admit that and come to the reality. What son is a grease bag. Son is a grease bag. You know how they call Kobe a jerk and it didn't stop you guys from calling him a jerk, and you have no problem saying Kobe was a jerk? Say it about LeBron. Son is a sleaze bag. It didn't stop you guys then. I don't know why all of a sudden it's stopping you now. Keep it a bean 100%. And that's how people respect you. And it's what I don't like about some of these dudes, man. You can't get an honest take out of these guys, man. You can't get an honest take. Oh my Lord, man. Just say what it is and move on with your life, bro. You're beholden to the audience. You're beholden to your audience, not some relationship you got. Keep it honest with your audience, for goodness sake. Oh my Lord. These are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. We catch you on the next show. I'm out. Peace.